Hello, everybody. How are you? Today is Thursday, May 4th, 2023. It is 7:30, well, 7:31 p.m. And we are going to do an unboxing today. I just I just got everything out just now saying that it was going to be an unboxing tonight. So I just want to say right as we start that there will not be a card project tonight. So I just ask for your patience. There's going to be a lot of new card inspiration and a lot of new project sheets coming soon, but there is like a little bit of a lull when we're waiting to get our product and then when it actually gets here. So bear with me. But in the meantime, I can share what has arrived. So for those of you who signed up for either my paper share or in color club, I've gotten a lot of the stuff so I can get started with it. I'm actually still waiting for 2 more packages, but this is a great start. There's a lot of designer series paper in this box. The add-on for Paper Pumpkin, the cards and envelopes are in this box, and I haven't even opened it yet. So we're going to do that together. So let me introduce myself for those of you who are maybe just joining for the first time. And if you are just joining for the first time, let me know in the comments. For those of you who are joining me live or even in the replay, be sure to say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. As we're going through, the papers, shout out which ones you really like. Shout out your favorite papers because that will help me kind of get an idea of what cards to focus on first. So I have some clear favorites that I'll share with you tonight. For those of you who watched my catalog walkthrough, you already know stuff that I chose. But yeah, tonight is really going to be more about the papers, but I do have a couple of miscellaneous things here. You do see a stamp set right on top. So that's going to be fun. So welcome. My name is Melinda Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up. And you can find more information about the projects that I create on my blog at stampingwithhart.blogspot.com. And I spell Hart the way my last name is spelled, which is H-A-R-T. So if you're looking for me anywhere across social media or on my blog, it's H-A-R-T. I've just been mentioning that. And then if you ever need to reach out to me, if you have any questions or anything like that at all, this is my email address, stampingwithhart@gmail.com. So yeah, we're going to get started. So one thing that I do want to say, this is relatively new, but all of the images, whenever I'm sharing catalog images with you, whenever I'm sharing stamps, cards, papers, all of that is copywritten by Stampin' Up. And I'm going to be putting up a little sign that says Stampin' Up images, copyright Stampin' Up as I'm going through all of this tonight. So I'm just going to let you guys know that I'm going to be popping up a banner. But before I do that, in case you haven't already heard of my May host code, I'm going to pop the May host code up really quickly. So this is the code that you can type in at checkout. If you spend 50 or more with me in the online store and you use that code at checkout, 50 or more before tax in the month of May, then you will get a free embellishment from me. Your order will come from Stampin' Up the way that you ordered it, but I will be sending you a free embellishment as a thank you for shopping with me and using my host code in the month of May. And if you guys have any questions about that, you can let me know. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pop up this little banner here. So we're going to go down to the table. We're not going to do a lot of chatting, but like I said, just say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what papers you're excited about. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Kathy, do you have a favorite paper pack yet? Let me know. Did you get your order yet? I'm really curious to hear. I think that this is going to be a fun set of comments between Facebook and YouTube. And I have been posting full replays to YouTube so that everybody's getting the same information until I can figure out how to multi-stream. So can you guys tell I've been putting it off a little bit, but I'm going to figure it out. The text stuff, I think some of us are a little bit, it's We just got to get there, but I will. Okay, so let me switch camera thing now, and then we're going to go right down to the table here. Okay. So let me just go over just a few things. I'm actually going to be like unwrapping and opening stuff with you guys too. I literally just got all this today, and I went through the inventory list just to make sure that everything was there. And so I got through that part of it, but I was in the middle of making thank you cards. I had to make a lot of thank you cards today. So I thought I would save opening all of this for the live with you. Marilyn says that hers just arrived 30 minutes ago. That's awesome, Marilyn. That's awesome. I guess all of us are just starting to get our packages, right? So it looks like I'm seeing just a little bit of a delay here. Is that okay? We're good. We're good. All right, so this is the catalog that we are going to be showing tonight. So this is brand new. This just launched 2 days ago. And basically everything that I'm going to be showing you on the table tonight is from this catalog. So just to kind of let everybody know, whenever we kind of head into catalog launch week, which has been such a thrill, it's been so much fun. But it can get a little bit confusing, right? We're going to have this catalog for an entire year from May 2023 to April 2024. But for those of us who were just we were bursting at the seams to open this catalog and share it with all of you. And I'm not going to redo that because I just did that in a video the other day. But what we're going to do now is start going through some of these goodies. So this package was kind of random. It has kind of a lot of random stuff in it. I have pieces that belong with some of the stuff here and another box that hasn't come yet. So anyway, I just appreciate your patience with that. So the only stamp set that I have to show you guys tonight, but it's a good one, is Coffee with Friends. So this one I cannot wait to use. And actually looking at it, it's making me hungry. But there is a card in the catalog that I wanted to case specifically with these two. I have a vision for this, for whatever card project that I'm going to make with it, but I think it's going to be really cool. So I'm excited to use that one. I'm going to remove this from the table, but we're just going to do our best to be organized as we go through all of this. And we're just going to dig into it. So if you guys have any questions along the way, just let me know. I just got 2 sets of dies here. The Nested Essentials dies. So let me go ahead and open this up and show this one to you. Kathy is saying that her favorite stamp set right now is Crafting with You. Oh my gosh. I mean, have we been seeing the absolute best card projects with that or what? It's an incredible set. I don't have it yet, but boy, do I want it. Oh, look at these. These are a great size. So these are the Nested Essentials dies. I think that these are going to be great to use all year long. So get ready to see some projects with these from me. And I'm going to separate my product from my paper as we go along. Okay, so these are the Deck Gold Rectangles dies. This was actually carryover dies. So these aren't brand new, but they're new to me. So I wanted to get another set of rectangles, and there's like different shapes and things that you could do, but I'll show you them just in case you don't have these yet. For anybody who likes kind of like an aged or vintage or almost like a little bit of a torn look. It has a finished edge, but that's the thought behind these. Very sort of artistic. And there are a lot of them, which I'm thrilled about. So yeah, we're going to be using these for some projects. There's 8 rectangles in that one. Yeah, I'm excited to use those. Okay, so I cannot wait to dig into these. I have to see these. So these are the Exploring in Color cards and envelopes. Let me just open them up and then we'll talk about them. So Paper Pumpkin, occasionally they do add-on products that are going to coordinate with that month's kit. So for those of you who are interested or already signed up for the May Paper Pumpkin kit, it's called Exploring in Color. And this is a set of 18 cards and envelopes that is going to coordinate with that kit. It's only $10 for 18 cards and envelopes, and they are gorgeous. So let's just get right to it here. Let me see how many there are of each. So this is the boho blue card. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6. You get 6 cards each. That's awesome. Okay, so you can see they have coordinating envelopes. No decoration on the inside, but they are full boho blue color on the outside, so they coordinate perfectly. All right, so there's those. Here is Moody Mauve, my favorite in color so far. Sarah Douglas, the CEO of Stampin' Up, she posted, and I'll have to share it on the page after the fact. I did not get a chance to do it yesterday, but she had posted some stats, and boho blue is the best-selling new in color right now. So that was very interesting to hear. All right, so here's the Moody Mauve card. This is an add-on. So for active Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you can purchase the add-on right now. The subscription deadline for the May kit is May 10th. And then they ship out on May 11th, typically. And then they go into the new marketing period for the next month. So if you want these, they are while supplies last, and only active subscribers can get them, Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So here's the coordinating envelopes for these. I wouldn't even want to cover it. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I have to figure it out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. Oh, okay. So here is Copper Clay. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think of these. I think that they are absolutely stunning. And then, of course, here's the coordinating envelopes. This is prime. Do you guys ever put your envelopes through the embossing, through an embossing folder? Which one is it that we still have? The wooden one? Is it Timber? Timber 3D? Is that the one? Or if you guys got that new like brick one, oh my gosh, would this be fabulous with that? You could emboss the envelope, you could emboss the card. If you're doing alternates, like you guys know I'm going to do, we could cut this in half like we normally would. We could make this a layer. So for those of you who maybe haven't gotten the cardstock yet, so many great things that we can do with this. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here. But that, let me get you the item number on this, just in case this is something that you are interested in. Whenever we're dealing with something brand new, like in colors, I would not wait. So the item number is 163113 for the Exploring in Color cards and envelopes. Okay. And then I'm going to set these over here. Oh my gosh. That really gives you a rock solid feeling of what the kit's going to be like. I cannot wait. They've been showing some really good previews of the kit for May. So that's awesome. We're going to keep the in color theme going here. I have a pack of 2023 to 2025 in color treat bags. These are cool. All right. So Kathy is saying, I really love those deckled rectangles. I know. I can't wait to use them, Kathy. I'm surprised that you didn't have them before. I know. You know why? Because I was really stuck on the stitched ones that they just retired. I mean, I know. And I'm sure you could mix and match them. But I'm excited to use them. I'm excited that I have them now, but you're right. I should not have put it off getting those. Kathy says, oh my goodness, I better put an order. Yes, I would. Yes. If we're talking about the cards and envelopes add-on, do not wait on the add-on. That is my personal opinion. They're fabulous. If you guys like outdoor themes in any capacity, nature, or you're just excited to use those new in colors with your kit, I would not recommend waiting. Okay, so these are the 2023-2025 in color treat bags. You get 25 of them in a pack, so 5 of each color. They are listed as food safe right here on the packaging. So just something I wanted to shout out there. Okay. All right, and then let's go ahead and go through these for a minute. I'm going to put these aside so that you guys aren't seeing too much of the same thing. All right, so let's see if we can get all 5 colors. I love the pattern on these. These are a lot of fun. We still have the tailored tags, guys. I'm pretty sure they're still in the catalog. I'm not going to look right at this moment, but immediately to my mind, I would think of that. here's the other thing I'm thinking about. The Bay Kit, right? And we all know I'm going to say it. So pretty much everything that's in color is going to be incorporated. That's not even a joke. So here's Boho Blue. Here is Copper Clay. Here is Pebbled Path. I really, truly think that Copper Clay and Pebbled Path are going to become like new neutrals for us. Like, I really think that these are going to become like go-to colors. I think this is a perfect replacement, especially right now, if you don't want a full black color. Like, we do have grays in our collection, but it's always exciting to use something new. And that's just the vibe. That's just how I'm feeling about Pebbled Path personally. Okay, here's Moody Mauve, my favorite. And then here is Wild Wheat. A lot of people have been loving Wild Wheat, and this is like the color that I feel like it has two groups. It has the people that absolutely love it and the people who are like, I don't know about that color. So I think it looks great in the treat bag. But we're going to look at the DSP next, which the DSP was available in pre-order. So many of you may have seen this, but I actually hadn't had it yet. So this is the 2023-2025 in color 6x6 designer series paper. Now, again, for those who actually got it in the pre-order, you may have already seen it, but it's new to me, so I'm just going to go through it briefly. So every year in the annual catalog, all of our color collections have a DSP pack, and it's the same pattern, just different colors. So these are the new in colors, and these are the patterns. So there's Wild Wheat. Okay. And then that's Pebbled Path right there. I'm going to put this back so that I don't get this out of order. And then we have the polka dots, which are absolutely fabulous. Oh, and the stripes. I didn't even get a chance to show you the stripe. That's my favorite. Just eyeballing it. I pretty much know right away which patterns I'm going to use. I use polka dots a lot. I use stripes and polka dots a lot. I'll have to show you guys a scrapbook page that I made years and years ago of my mom and I. We always wore stripes, particularly when I was a kid. And I did this scrapbook page all about it, which I thought was really hilarious. I haven't seen that in years. So here are the hearts. This is Moody Mauve. Loving it in Moody Mauve. That's a lot of fun. And then here's Copper Clay. So yeah, I'm going to be deep diving into the in colors here, particularly now that I'm going to be designing the card club for month 1 of the in color club. So that'll be good. And then here's Boho Blue and all of those patterns, just so that you can see your options there. Okay. So that was our first paper pack. All right. So now we're going to start diving into all these paper packs. I'm going to put these I'm going to put these over here. Just get these out of the way, because I'm going to make a little pile for when my May paper pumpkin kit gets here, and we're going to go through it. Okay, so here I'm going to start with the 6x6 packs. Let's see. Kathy says, I love Wild Wheat. Yeah, and you know what? Roberta was telling me she really loves that color. I think Wendy loves that color. I forgot to order any DSP. And I think I got almost all paper, and I did get a couple of bundles, but they're just not here yet. Okay, so Glorious Gingham 6x6. This is 40 sheets of paper, and the colors on this are Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Lemon Lime Twist, Pecan Pie, and Pretty Peacock. So let me open this one up. I've been excited about this. Gingham is a classic. It is always useful for pretty much all occasions on our cards. I do think about Gingham seasonally, but they did such a fantastic job with Gingham the last couple of seasons, just all throughout the year. So I'm excited to see what this one looks like. So here is Blueberry Bushel. We'll start there. Oh, look at the other side. Absolutely classic. Okay, so here's Blueberry Bushel. And let's see how many sheets we get. I'm going to count these up. I'm going to count them up really quick. Wow. Lemon Lime Twist. See, on camera, it's not doing any justice how bright that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sheets. Okay. And so here is Lemon Lime Twist. I'll try to set these out so that we can kind of see the colors here. I wonder what made them pick these shades for this particular pack, but I'll take it. All right, and then here is Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock is one of my favorites. I was actually really happy to see this color come back. You'll probably see me using this one a lot. I have not used Lost Lagoon yet, but I'm excited to see what these two look like together. Okay, so that's Pretty Peacock. And then here is, was it Berry Burst? Yeah, Berry Burst. So let me get you one of each side. There's Berry Burst. Excellent. Okay, can you guys see all those colors there? I'm trying to keep them. If I push this any further, it will go off of the table. Yeah, I know you guys can't see that, but. And here's Pecan Pie. This is beautiful. I love this color. This might be actually my favorite one. Hang on. I am a neutrals person, if anybody's wondering. I do love, I think I use the Regals probably the most if I had to guess. But here are these two colors. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it in this designer series paper. Blueberry Bushel was really standing out to me. I love blue. Connor loves blue. And I think I gravitate towards that because I know I use those for them. But personally, like, wow, I love that one. Okay, so those are all of the colors. Let me just lay this down so that I can complete this little series here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, 8 sheets each. All right, so let me put these away, and then we'll move on to our next pack. Just gonna be careful with these, take good care of them. There we go. All right, now I already went through Bright and Beautiful on a previous video, so I'm not planning on showing it again unless you guys want me to. I'm going to set it aside for tonight, and then when I get my other packages, if you guys want to see it, I could always get it back out again. But I did do like a full video with using these paper, like all of the papers and all these different card ideas with them. So I'm going to set that one over there. But if you guys are here live with me and you do want me to open it or see it, I'll be happy to do that. Just let me know. I'm going to try to focus on the new stuff, the stuff that we couldn't get in pre-order. Okay. All right. So this paper is called Inked Botanicals. And I'm just going to set that over there. All right. So there's 48 sheets in this particular pack of 6x6 paper. And I didn't really have too much of an opinion on this in the catalog. So let's see what this one looks like. I like the color combo so far. That's gorgeous. Okay, so let me just hold that up to the camera there. All right, and then let's go through how many we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 of each pattern. Look at that. Oh, I love it. See, this is why it's helpful to get them and see them in person, because you really just do not know until you get them. And I did not tell you guys what the color combinations are. So you guys, if you want to guess and shout them out, you can, but I will tell you. I will find out for you. Look at how beautiful that is. So let me just hold up the second side here because I know I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So here are the 2 patterns. Okay. And then let's go to the next one here. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about this paper. I think that that's really pretty. There's the other side. Okay. So yeah, it's just funny. You go through the catalog, you have those things that like immediately catch your eye. And then you have the things that you're like, oh, hey, I missed that. Or I didn't realize that. Or with the designer series paper in particular, it's so hard until you can get it in person to see. That's one of the reasons why a paper share is so cool. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Look at that. I love what they come up with. It's a really cool pattern. Oh, and that's a completely different vibe on the other side there. So in terms of layering, like a lot of times it's the coordinating color, right? Like that one. But this one's different. They do that sometimes. All right, so let's do this. I'm really going to try to keep pace. I'm going to try to keep it moving, you guys. I promise. If you feel like I'm going too fast, you just let me know. There's the first one. Okay. Anybody else picking up a fall vibe from this? Anybody else, like, I know that it's only May and I shouldn't be thinking about it yet, but I'm seeing some leaves that are making me think about it. Getting a little bit excited about it. Fall is my favorite season, by the way. All right, and then here's this one. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I love all the leaves. See, because I like nature. That's what's going on here. Okay, so set that one over there. This is cool. So here are these two sides. Let me just hold that there. Really fabulous. I know that there's going to be a lot of unboxing videos. A lot of unboxing videos in the coming days. Everybody, we're all going to be so excited while we're still, because, you know, some of it's here and I'm still waiting on some of it. And I know that many of us are in that boat. So just appreciate your patience with that. Look at this. I love that. Okay. I'm really liking this paper pack. Okay, and then here's this one. Ooh, this is going to be really good for like, you know, either gender neutral or masculine projects too. But I'm really seriously picking up a fall vibe from this paper. Personally, that's how I'm feeling about it. Like, this is springy to me, but I'm really feeling the fall in there too. All right, and then here's our last pattern. Our last double pattern here. Really, really pretty. Okay, and now let me get you that color, the color list here, the colors that were in this paper pack. Okay, so Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon. I think I'm really going to like that color. Petal Pink and Pool Party. Those were the colors on that particular pack. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, you guys can't, hopefully you can't see that off camera there. Now this is the one that I have been waiting for. There's a couple that I've been waiting for, and this is one of them. So we're gonna open this one up. This is called Let's Go Fishing. All right, and I did ask a question in the last video and the walkthrough asking if you guys would like to see a class or, you know, projects. And of course I'm gonna make cards with this. But I did get a bunch of responses where you guys said, yes, you would like to see more. Somebody said that they felt that it was much needed. And I agree with that comment. I'm going to just scoot that over here. Okay, so this is cool. Let me just see. It's with the 12 by 12, it's going to be harder to kind of show both sides at the same time. But let me try. Okay, so you can already see the layering potential here. All right. And then again, I need to get you the colors, but how incredible is that color combination? I absolutely love it. Okay. So let me tell you the colors before I get carried away here. Hold on. And I was expecting that I was going to love this one. Let's Go Fishing, Boho Blue, Calypso Coral, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Very Vanilla, and Wild Wheat. Now, here's what I love about all of that. There's a lot of colors in this. So you don't have to feel like you have, you know, like you have to have everything. You can just have one or two coordinating cardstocks and you'll be all set with these. So I don't know if you can see this pattern. It's like a bunch of the fly, the little fishing fly. It's cool. All right, and then we have a great striped pattern on the other side. Absolutely fantastic neutral. Here's another variety of that pattern in different colors here. And then here is the plaid. Oh my gosh, they're doing a great job with all of our sort of tonal, like those patterns that you could use on just about everything. Can I call a pattern neutral? Would that make sense? Or if that's probably not the right word that I'm looking for, but a lot of really versatile things that we can use across different projects. So on this side, of course, it's fishing, but on the other side, it does not have to be. So that's great. All right. This looks like waves, but it could also just be a pattern, just depending on what you're looking at. Ooh, a map. That's cool. Can you guys see that? Is that upside down? I can't tell if it's upside down, but I think it's supposed to be faded on purpose. It is upside down. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I was up late. Oh my goodness. I should say I was up late and then I was also up early. Okay, so that's that pattern. This one's cool. So we have the fishing rods here. That is so cool. And then you can see like the line, the fishing line. Isn't that fabulous? Okay. And then here's the other side. Very nice. That's that pebbled path. This, I believe, is wild wheat. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I always go for the fish or for the ocean sets. Connor loves the ocean. This is cool. So this looks like wood, and it looks like there's like nails in the wood, kind of like, what was her name? Shiplap. Joanna Gaines, where she was always talking about shiplap. That's kind of what that reminds me of. But that's a really cool pattern. And again, for layering purposes, you can really start to get a feel for the way that that one's going to be. Marilyn says, love this paper, anxious to use it. Did that come in your package today, Marilyn? I know this is going to be so much fun to work with. It really is. I'm so excited about the whole kit and caboodle for Let's Go Fishing. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to use the rope embossing folder too. Okay, so these are the big papers, and I'm just trying to decide where is the smartest place for me to set them down. Probably back in the box. Hang on, guys. 1 second. I'm just gonna, because I have to get these like properly packaged so that I can prepare to start cutting everything. Okay, that's good. That should be great. All right, so same thing. Now, these two paper packs were available in the pre-order, and I have shown you projects with both of these. Fresh as a Daisy, and then also Countryside Inn. So because I've done previous videos with these and because they were available in pre-order, I don't feel like I need to focus on these tonight unless you want me to open them. So if you do want to see them, if you haven't had a chance to see those videos yet, shout it out and I will be happy to open them. Otherwise, I'm going to set these aside and we're going to keep going with the new packs, okay? So we're going to go with this one next. But yeah, I would be happy to go through it if you want to see it. Just let me know. So this next pack here is called Delightfully Eclectic. This is the largest paper pack in the catalog, I believe. There's a ton of colors on this, and I am going to read them out to you guys real quick just so that you can visualize what it is as I'm paging through these. Kathy says, love that. DSP, Let's Go Fishing will be on my next big order later in May. Awesome, Kathy. Yeah, I do think it's going to be wildly popular, especially because we have Father's Day coming up and, you know, going into summer and all of these, you know, the hobbies and the pastimes that people get into in this time of year. Delightfully Eclectic, Basic Black, Bubble Bath, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Pretty Peacock. So let's open this one and see these colors in action. I think this is probably going to be the biggest and the most versatile pack in the catalog. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's huge. I'll tell you how many sheets come in it. Hang on. I forgot to tell you that. It's 48 12 by 12 sheets. Full size. For the quarter packs, it'll be cut down to 6 by 6. So we have our swans. Adorable. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, that's going to make the coolest card. That is so cool. I absolutely love this one. Okay, so let me tell you how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. 4 sheets per pattern. Okay, double-sided. And now here is this one. Here's that pop of Fresh Freesia. You can see that Misty Moonlight is the base there. All right, and let me get you the other side, so hang on. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think of this one? Holy goodness, my goodness gracious. I love it. That's cool. Okay, and then that's what that one looks like. So let me give this one some attention. But oh my gosh, yeah, fabulous. Oh my gosh. So if you don't, you know what I mean? Like if you're not focusing on something specific, get this pack. Hi Tracy. Yes, new goodies. Love the bright colors. I know they're really cool. Here's Bubble Bath in all of its glory. Sarah had posted something about Bubble Bath. I can't remember what it was. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to share that into the Facebook page after this is over. I love this paper. Oh my gosh. And yes, I do love the designer series papers. You know what I mean? We all do. But this is a surprise to me. And I know I looked through the catalog. I swear I did. But it just looks so different in person. It really does. Oh my gosh, I love it. Here, let's do a little flip on this. Okay. So can you guys see that floral pattern there? See, I'm a floral person, so that would appeal to me. But even if you're not, right? If you're more into the patterns, then there's still something for you in here too. All right. So this is going to coordinate with a really cool stamp set that they have in the catalog. I can't remember what it's called. I'll find out, but it has like all this summer food theme to it. And this is going to be really cool, really fun. And here's the other side. Look at all those. I think that's like every color that I named on the list in the stripes there. Nice and bright and fabulous. Now here is a completely different pattern, right? Like this is inked Botanicals and you can mix and match. Like, and this is going to be, it's going to be fun. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to be fun playing with these. So my son Connor is obsessed with the alphabet and he's going to lose his mind when he sees this piece of paper. I am obsessed with this paper pack. I love it. Oh my gosh. If you guys have kids or grandkids, they are going to be crazy for this paper. That's going to be so much fun. They could piece this all apart and like do custom words, or they could just have fun with the patterns. That's going to be a great time. Oh my goodness. And there's a typewriter set in the catalog that I think would be really cool with this too. All right, hang on. Getting to the next one. Did I hold this one up just by itself? That's the hearts. And every once in a while we have like a bubble bath heart in there. That's cute. That's cool. Oh, look. For anybody who journals or does planners or does memory keeping and they really love this vibe, I see this in a lot of masculine theme sets. I've seen pattern after pattern after pattern, just in, all over with these. They are so useful because if you're writing something down, if you're writing a memory down, or you're being cute and doing, writing like your sentiment on the inside or your greeting, or sending somebody a little note in the mail. Can you imagine like cutting this up and doing that? That is going to be so cool. Oh, I love that. They did such a great job with this paper. Okay, let's keep going. Keep focused, Melinda. All right, so this one, we already know. I'm loving the daisies, but here they are again. So there you go. And we have a petal pink background here. We got some lemons, so that's cool. And then here are the two designs together. So there we go there. So this is very, I would say that because Fresh as a Daisy is very muted, right? It has a muted palette because it's featuring all of our new in colors. This one is very springy and summery and bright. So I would say that's the difference there. All right. And then here we have this cool pattern. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, we have more paper. So that's cool. What is this? Oh my gosh, I can't think of what this is called. But we used this in school. I don't know if people use it anymore, but we used it when I was in school. If you guys can think of what that's called, let me know. But more cool paper patterns to use. All right, here's this one. That's really fabulous. It's really very busy. Very, like when I'm looking at it on camera, it looks like it's like really super bright, but in person, it's just pretty. It doesn't feel like anything's like really super popping like that. Love, 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 love that one. Oh my gosh. Just so that you can see these two together. I'm so sorry. I kind of can't squeeze the two 12 by 12s together on the screen there. But really, really fabulous. Okay. Oh my goodness. Anybody else having a strawberry shortcake moment here? Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm getting some comments here. Kathy says, how fun the pretzels. It is a lot of fun. And I know that stamp set's going to be a lot of fun too. I'm going to get you guys the name of that stamp set before this live is over. Marilyn says, I like the ledger look. The ledger look. Yes. And I think it is very classic, isn't it? Like that's a go-to thing. Great to have that paper on hand. Roberta says, my paper will be there tomorrow. I am so excited. I know, Roberta. I know your order's coming too. It's going to be awesome. Look at this combo. Look at that with the bubble bath. Isn't that cool? I wouldn't have thought to put these two colors together, but I actually really like that look. And that's garden green for the leafy part of the strawberry. Okay. Random fun fact about fruit. Strawberries are the only fruit that have seeds on the outside. Okay. And then here is this cool pattern. And here's the opposite side. I'm going to try to get that close without it getting blurry. Really, really cute. And then looks like we have one more pattern underneath this one. That's cool. Oh my gosh, look at this. Black, white, and purple. So for those of you who love this color combo, which I classically think of like pink, white, and black, but the purple is really cool. And look at the other side. Oh my gosh, how visual is that? That really pops. I mean, honestly, you could get, I wonder how many cards you could get out of a pack like this. I've never tried it. Maybe I should make it a challenge for myself. All right, and then there are those two. So there is Delightfully Eclectic. And you know what? That is very, whoever named that did a great job with that because it's the perfect name for this paper pack. It really, truly is. And they really do a good job with like the big mega pack, you know? But that was a lot of fun. Okay, so let me just, sorry guys, I'm just trying to keep track of my papers here. I don't want to get them messed up. Just set that down. Okay, cool. This was one that I was waiting for. I probably should have waited until last, but I can't help it. So let's just go ahead and open it. I am so excited to create with this one. So the funny thing about this is that I know this could go either way for people because it's very scene builder specific. Like I like sets that create scenes that you can build scenes out of them. And that's exactly what this paper is. So that's why my eye gravitated towards it. I love telling stories with my cards, right? And a lot of us love telling stories with our journaling or with our memory keeping as well. And I just think that, you know, papers like this are absolutely perfection for that. So Les Shops 12 by 12, there are a ton of colors. I don't think I'm going to name them all. There are so many unless you guys want me to. 12 sheets of this 12 by 12 pack. Look at this. Now, you want to talk about the imagination here? Look at that. See, this just really captures, there was a time that I worked like back in the day. I worked in a boutique. I worked in a mall. I've been in sales for a long time. And I just really love the vibe of this. It just, to me, like, oh, it's heartwarming. I just really enjoy. Anybody who loves shopping is going to appreciate this. And not just one type of shopping, right? Like we have clothes here. We have like a little boot, like this is like a little boutique. We have a little craft store here. One looks like it's a little bit more of like a deli type of a thing or a bakery. So different scenes. I can't wait to get the coordinating bundle that goes with this. But here's the other side of that paper. So really fantastic. Super Cool has a pretzel. That's it. Roberta is saying the name of that stamp set that has a pretzel stamp is called Super Cool. And I think that'll be super cool with the pretzel paper we just saw in Delightfully Eclectic. Thank you so much for looking that up, Roberta. Hi, Roxanne. How are you doing? So we're just looking at designer series papers tonight. Okay, so that's the first pattern. If you weren't hungry before, you will be now. Look at that. That's cute. And then here's the other side. So let me show that to you. We have, I can't tell what's in that bowl. It looks like pasta, I think. And then we have a thumbprint. We have ice cream. We have forks. We have bread sliced. It looks like openly sliced bread. Oh my God, that's making me hungry. Can you guys tell I'm hungry? Okay, so there we go. This is gray-ish, that pattern. It kind of coordinates, I think, with that color there. I think it's gray. Okay, and then here, it's like we have all of these little shops but in miniature. So when I see patterns like this, I think of it in rows. Like I would do that as like a border, just personally, just when I look there. Ooh, that looks like a blueprint, doesn't it? I mean, I realize we have like a repetitive pattern here, but that is really cool. So for people who like one color, that'll be really nice. And then here are what the two patterns look like next to each other. All right, that's that piece. Oh my gosh, I love these. So here we have like a patisserie, you know, the bread. And then here, this is like a little ice cream shop. And then this looks like almost like buffet style. It looks like pasta. So just different layouts and patterns there. Just really adorable. You can see the fork in the top too. That's so funny. I love the lights here in the balcony. Just so much. And then we can even see the little clapboard that's outside. I don't know if that's the official name of it. That's just what's popping into my head. But the little display board that they put out advertising their specials. All right. And then here is the other side of that paper. Really, really pretty. Okay. Absolutely loving the color combos there, but you can see there's a ton. It's like every color that they have. Oh my goodness, look at this. So this one feels a little bit more boutique-y, right? A little bit more elegant, upscale. So they even have different designs within this theme, which is really nice. This looks like it's more of not like plants, gardening, botanicals, that type of thing. A little bookstore. So lots of different fun things going on there. Ooh, and here's the other side. So let me show you these two together. And this this pattern does look like it has some like distress to it almost for that particular pattern there. Okay. The artwork is incredible on these. I would love to know who designed this set. All right, this is a combination of flowers, paint, and books. So really cool. Kathy was mentioning craft together or crafting with you, I think is what it was called, that bundle. So this would be cute with that. Anybody who's in that hobby mindset. Okay. And then here we go with that combo right there. So there are all of our papers for Les Shops. Really, really beautiful. Very specific, very beautiful. Okay. All right, let's put that one down and we'll go to the next. All right, our next pack of paper is going to be called Masterfully Made. This is a 12 by 12 pack as well, 12 sheets. Tons and tons of colors on this one too. Okay. And I think that this is probably, I haven't seen them all yet, but I'm going to say this one's probably the most creative out of, you know, for people who are very artistically minded or just love to see paper in a different type of use. Look at the paper piecing here. And they created a whole scene with it and turned it into designer series paper. So how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. Masterfully Made is the name of this set. And I don't have the blog post up, but I will get a blog post listed tomorrow that has all of these papers on it. And then here is the other side. Look at that. Look at the texture on that. It just almost like when, you know, this is a flat sheet of paper, but it just looks like when you touch it, you're going to be touching all of these different patterns. That is so cool. I can't stop looking at it. Look at that. Okay. All right. We're going to keep it moving. Keep it moving. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to bring this really close to the camera so that you can see the paper piecing there. This is like, can you see that? Who did that? And then of course we have like this aged, it almost looks like newspaper, you know, like columns here with that paper. Let me try to hold it this way. That is stunning. And of course, when you see a pattern in this design, this is perfect when you cut this down to 6 by 6, right? It's absolutely perfect because you're going to get a little bit of everything. Everyone's going to get the same pattern piece. Oh my gosh, here's the other side. Now we can understand why there's a million colors listed for this one. That is really cool. Okay, so that's that color. So really strong color themes on that one, particularly with the other side. Look at this. Same thing, like sort of seeing like a columns pattern here, but then it looks like an overlay almost. Just a completely different color combination there, like all the colors, literally. Okay, and I don't know if it's actually all the colors, but I'm just saying. And then look at this side. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting this sort of old world vibe with this paper, and it's so subtle. I don't know if you guys can see that design. I'm going to try to bring it really close. Is that cool? I just really want you to get a feel for it because I wasn't expecting that. Okay. And then here is, oh my gosh. This has to be one of the most creative paper packs I've seen from them, honestly. Kathy is saying gorgeous. Tracy says this pack is different. Very different. It doesn't look like paper. It looks like, you know, we're looking at the effect. So here's what I'll say. For people who love to see artistic looks, but they don't want to take all the time to actually do all this paper piecing and layering, there you go. Taken care of for you. Oh my gosh, that's cool. So this is a combination, and we have all different colors and themes there. And there is that old newspapery vibe. So crazy. I wonder who came up with this. Very cool. This is really pretty. This looks like poetry, but in a picture. That's what that looks like to me. I feel like there should be a poem framed around that. My gosh. So really, really beautiful. Those are the two paper packs there. And you guys, you know, feel free to shout out whatever you know, really think of the paper. If you like it, if you don't like it, but it's very, it really looks like it's popping off of the page. Like it looks, I mean, dare I say it looks three-dimensional, but it's a flat piece of paper. Like, look at that. When I look at it like that, it's like, whoa. So, and again, we have all of these different colors of the flowers too that they worked in there. That's all, if I'm looking at that right, that's all paper. I don't know. I mean, sometimes they layer with paint, but that to me looks like it's all paper. I love the bright colors too, Kathy. I think it's cool. Very different. Very, very, very unique. Like, I don't remember seeing, if you guys remember seeing a paper pack like that, just shout it out. I don't remember a pattern like that before, but for me, it's just like the last couple of years that I'm thinking. That was very interesting. And again, didn't really stick out, you know, to me in the catalog, but wow, when you see some of these papers in person, Master Flea made. I'll just say that one more time. All right. This was one I was really excited to see. Earthen Elegance. I think this is the one that has the Spanish stamp set. There's a stamp set that they have in Spanish now that they were just like announcing. I can't remember. I'll have to look later. I'll have to follow up on my comments. I'll mention it in the blog. All right, let's go ahead and get this paper out. Get all these wrappers out of here. Don't need those anymore. I love this. I love this already. So I'm going to try to hold it up. It looks like glazed pottery in person. Like it almost looks shiny. And then here's the other side. And then Roberta says, yes, this is the paper that matches the Spanish stuff. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Awesome. It is. She knows all the things, you guys. Roberta is an encyclopedia of Stampin' Up. I love your memory. I wish I had a memory like you. Okay, and so here is the next pattern. That's really cool. Very textury. Lots of textures here. So if that is something that you like, then there is plenty of it on this paper. Okay. That's cool. I like this one. Again, very, very visual pattern there. Lots of neutrals here. A lot of neutral. Look at that. My gosh, that might be my favorite piece yet. That's beautiful. Okay. And that's the other side of that one. Love the gradient here. So to me, when I first saw this set, it reminded me very much of like glazing and pottery and all of that. And it just kind of looks like a close-up of a pot to me. Something that you would, you know, cook when you were done glazing it at your class. Okay, that's cool. I can't figure out if that's, I'm trying to figure out if this is Misty Moonlight. I didn't read the colors off on this one. I'm going to have to tell you guys the colors on this set. And then this was the one that really had me thinking of the glaze. But when I look at this picture here, this actually reminds me of like just really old drawings and like the ancient type stuff. I don't know why. It's just kind of giving me that feel when I look at it. And then here we have another gradient piece here. That's really pretty. That's the, to me, that was like the glaze coming down off of the pot. And they have a lot of pots like in the stamps. So I think that's what they were going for. Okay. I wish I knew more about it to tell you guys, but I don't. I can see Moody Mauve in there. I can see Pretty Peacock in there. Let's see what all the colors are. Copper Clay, Gray Granite, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve. Yeah, Misty Moonlight is in there. Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, and Pretty Peacock. Okay, so we did pretty good naming those colors. Oh, I can't wait to see the next one. So I really had to stop myself. Okay, because I'm on a budget too. You know, everybody, we're all on a budget, and then we all, you know, get way too much. No, I'm just kidding. It's pure joy, and I want everybody to enjoy what they get. But I really had to stop myself from getting this sweet, like first thing. I do plan on getting it, but there were a few other things I wanted to start with because this one is very specific. But again, this speaks to me, and I do think this is that type of paper that it will remind you of somebody. So it's called Stargazing 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. So for the children or the grandchildren or the people in your life who are just mesmerized by the night sky or outer space or science, right? Connor loves the planets. He loves outer space. Like, I think he equally loves outer space and the ocean. And I just constantly am buying those things. So this is an entire suite, very visual. But I'm going to go just through the paper right at this moment. Now, I do have specialty papers to show you, but my thought process behind this is for those of you who've signed up for the paper share, I'm showing all of the regular designer series papers first, and then we're going to go through specialty papers, okay? Because the regular designer series paper packs are what are coming in the paper share. Specialty papers weren't included, but I did get some to show you guys tonight. So this is Stargazing. This is one of those regular designer series paper packs, and it's stunning. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. That looks like a photo. All right, and then here we have this pattern here. So Pumpkin Pie is one of the standout colors on this. I believe this is Starry Sky. I think this is a combination of Starry Sky and Night of Navy, but we can look at the color listing in the end. And just to hold these up next to each other. Hi, Teresa. How are you? No problem. No worries. She said she was joining late. That's okay. So here you can see even just the slight difference in the color combinations. This one's much more black and purple, a little bit of pink right there in the center. So just in case you're doing certain color themes, you have them. And here is the, oh my gosh, I love that. Look at how vibrant that is. Really, really beautiful. I knew I was going to love this paper pack. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to get this one. This might be a late May order for me too, Kathy. Because I thought that the bundle was so graphic. And you know what? If you guys need to get some circle dies, there's a lot of circle dies in the bundle that comes with this. I don't know how many. I'll have to find out, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Look at that. It's so beautiful. And then I don't know if you can, I don't have the dies here to find out, but I would imagine, I don't know for sure, that we would either be able to use some of our punches or circle dies that come with that bundle that goes with this to cut some of these out. That's my thought, but I don't know for sure. But it's absolutely fantastic visuals. Oh my gosh. You could do some fun 3D projects with this, right? Science fair, that type of stuff. It just depends on where you are, you know, in your journey or with your family. If this is relevant to you, but wow. I mean, Connor is going to love this. He's going to love this. He would have his hands all over it. Look at how bright this is. Look at that. That's this is my favorite page right here. That is my favorite page. I absolutely love this piece. Oh my gosh. They did such an incredible job with the paper this year. I could not be more thrilled with an annual catalog, I have to say. Look at that. Just absolutely fantastic. You guys are going to love this in the paper share. So cool. You're going to be the cool one. You send cards made out of this stuff. Okay. So that is stargazing. All right. Now, again, Zoo Crew, I've already shown it previously. So I'm not planning on opening this pack because it was available and sort of widely used at pre-order. But if you want to see it, just shout it out to me and I can open these. But I'm going to leave this one closed since it was previously shown. I'm trying to focus on new tonight. All right. And so I believe that takes us through the 13 designer series papers that we're going to be using for the paper share. And now moving forward from this point, it's going to be specialty. Oh, this is the rose gold 12 by 12, which I don't need to show because it's not new. So I'll just set that one aside. Unless you guys want to see it, just let me know. But let's keep focusing on the new. All right, so this is called White Center 12 by 12 specialty paper. The colors on this are Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, and Night of Navy. There's 10 sheets here. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Sorry. Let me see if I can do it this way. So I'm going to try to bring this up to the camera. All right, same thing, both sides, just so that you guys can see. And then let's see if you guys can see that texture. It's going to be really hard to show on camera. I'm going to try though. You know what? Let me, I can't get this light any closer. Oh, it's so hard to show. But it's just like a very, very fine line pattern all throughout this paper. So this is Azure Afternoon, and there's 2 sheets of it. And they all look the same. This is Berry Burst. How stunning is that? That's a fantastic color. See, I have never worked with Berry Burst before, so that's a new one to me. I believe, did I say Bubble Bath or Fresh Freesia? I'll have to look again. Let me just make sure I'm giving you the right name. Fresh Freesia. This one's Fresh Freesia. I think I'm going to be a little bit confused on that for a while until I'm used to looking at Bubble Bath. Okay, and then this one is Lemon Lime Twist. And here is Night of Navy. And I'm going to tell you right now, With the stargazing paper I just showed you, this just couldn't be more perfect. This is going to be an absolutely perfect combination if you like specialty papers. This paper has like a distinct smell to it too, not in a bad way, but just it smells new. It almost reminds me of like new car smell. Okay, so let me keep that sheet with this because that's where the label is. All right. So that was the first specialty pack. And then I'm getting some comments here. Kathy says, beautiful. I'm going to have to order a couple of packs of that DSP. I think it's my favorite so far. Which one, Kathy? Stargazing? You'll have to let me know. Or the one before that, Masterfully Made. Let me know which one. I love anything that has to do with planets and outer space. Oh, she means stargazing. Me too. Well, and you know why? Not for myself, but for Connor, because he is just absolutely obsessed. I can't even tell you how many. They have like all of these different songs about the planets, and he just goes crazy for it. So for me, that one's going to be really fun in that way. I think that it's going to remind us of people, and just in case that's a theme that we love too, growing up. Teresa says, I can't wait to get my paper share. I know I'm going to be working on it this week. I promise. I keep having to hold off ordering all the DSP. I know. Hang in there, Teresa. I'm going to work as fast as I can. I'm still waiting for my new trimmer blades because I have a couple of more packages coming, and I like to use new trimmer blades when I'm cutting up the papers. Looking forward to seeing some of the specialty ones though. Yeah, those may be on my next order. Yes. So this one here, and she has a question about the weight. So is the weight of that like other DSPs or more like cardstock? It's actually not. Let me see if it will say. I don't know if it's on here. Let me see if I can show this. So it's actually thinner. It feels more like designer series paper, honestly, than it feels like cardstock. I can tell you that. Like very, very movable like paper. So I would say in terms of weight, it's more similar to DSP, but it does have like a textured feel to it. So it's a little bit different. I don't know if the weight is on here, but I can find out. I don't see it. I wonder if we can look that up. I bet you when you order it, it's under the details. I bet you it is. Okay. All right. So that was that one. And then what are we doing now? Oh, the 2023-2025 in color. This is the Luster specialty paper. So let's take a look at this. And just on a personal note, I love the way they pack specialty paper. I keep these. Do you guys keep these? I keep the sleeves. I love using them for storage in the things. Okay. So here's the Luster paper. I'm already loving it. Oh my gosh. This is another one that I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it justice. Excuse me, on camera. This one, let me tell you the texture of this one. This one feels more like cardstock. You could even hear, it's thicker. It's got some weight to it. Oh, can you guys see that shimmer? Give me a shout out and let me know if you can like really see that. So it's very subtle, but you can see it all over it in person. Oh, this is going to be so stunning embossed. I cannot even tell you. This is boho blue, and it's fabulous. It is. There's two of each. Okay, here's copper clay. Oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. But it's no secret that I like the new ink colors. Can you imagine this in the fall? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Here's my favorite. Here's Mauve. Here's Moony Mauve. Oh, and you know what? You know what's funny about this? Mauve is one of those colors, and I don't know if you say it mauve or mauve or, however you say, but sometimes it pulls more pink and sometimes it pulls more purple. This is in real life, right? Like when you have this color. This is pulling purple to me. I don't know if you guys can see that. It really is It's Moody Mauve for sure, but it actually has a little bit of a purple sheen to it here. And then when you see it in the light, you can see it's more pink. That is so, oh my gosh, I love this paper. This is stunning. And again, so hard to see this in a catalog. So here is Pebbled Path. Oh my gosh. Oh, so this is a little bit lighter. Now again, okay, so this is luster, right? So that's the whole point. It's meant to be a luster color. This is a little bit lighter than the way that Pebbled Path stamps, for example. Let me see if I can get you the cardstock. I'm going to see if I can compare the cardstock next to it just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Hang on. I was just making cards with the in color cardstock today, so I have it right next to me. So just bear with me 1 second. Okay. All right. And I think I'm going to have to correct myself here because look at how similar that is. Look at how close that is. I in my mind, I thought that it was a little bit darker, but it's really not. Look at that. Okay, so that's super close, just a little more silvery and color. So there's the cardstock next to it. Let me see if I can do this with each of the colors. I feel like it's going to be helpful. Okay, so here is Boho Blue. And every time I say Boho Blue, you can see, just depending on the angle, like in the light, it matches like almost exact. And then when you're looking back, it's a little bit darker, like a hair darker. When I look at this color, I think of colonial blue, just personally, like for me, but it's a gorgeous color. Okay, and then let me show you this one. So this was Copper Clay. Let me get that color for you. I was using up all of my Moody Mauve today, so I have it. Hang on, I do. Right here. Okay, so here is Copper Clay. This is the regular cardstock versus the luster. Oh my gosh, this might be my favorite one in the luster. I don't know. This is what this one is speaking to me. That is speaking to me. And then let me see if I can get you Moody Mauve. Hang on, I should have a piece of it here somewhere. All right. My full cardstock isn't here yet. I did get a lot of them, but mine isn't here yet. Okay, so here is regular Moody Mauve. And here is the luster paper. Really, really close. I mean, super close match. But again, to me, this one's pulling a little more pink and that one's pulling a little bit more purple. That's just to my eye. Okay, and then I'm just going to tuck these all away and let me get wild wheat so we can look at. I know that that's a favorite of some of us here watching. So let's make sure that we show wild wheat in all of its glory here. All right, let's give this one over here. And here is wild wheat. So let's just shine it up for a minute. Some luster. Oh, that's gold. It is. It really is. To me, I know it's not like shiny gold. It's not like gold foil. It does have that yellow tone to it, but there it is. Cardstock, luster paper. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. That might be my favorite specialty paper so far. Okay. So that is the 2023-2025 luster color paper. And we're just going to set that aside. I got 2 of those and they are both sitting here together. So that's what that's all about. Right. So, okay. Yeah. All right. I did not get all of the specialty paper. I got some of it. So I think this is the last thing that I have to share with you guys. Okay. And then we'll wrap it up. So let me just, I'm trying to keep things together. Can you guys tell already how fabulous that one is? So this is called Soft Shimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper. The colors on this are Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, and Pretty Peacock. I think this is going to be a must. I think this is one that is going to make people happy. Let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So this is that shimmer. So we've seen this, right? We've seen this in other colors. The back is white. Okay, so just in terms of the way that the back of the paper looks, but this one is berry burst. Really, really pretty. I don't have those papers next to me. Here's Bubble Bath. Really, really beautiful. This is definitely a pink that we were missing. There is no question about that. Love it with the shimmer. Okay, and there's one of each. And then here, which one did I say this was? I'll have to get you the colors again. This one is Lost Lagoon. So this is, and that's why it's not familiar to my eye. Lost Lagoon. Gorgeous. Night of Navy and Pretty Peacock. These are going to make stunning, stunning card projects here. So there are those two colors. Teresa says she was just curious, and that was about the density of the paper. And then she says, that's going on the list while. And then she says, did I say loud? Wow was what I was trying to say. Teresa says, definitely getting the luster and shimmer papers when my bank account recovers from her Tuesday order. I hear you, Teresa. Oh my gosh, I know. That was the biggest order that I had ever placed on Tuesday morning. I was like so nervous, but it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Okay, so that was, just going to repeat it one more time. The soft shimmer specialty paper, 5 colors, 5 sheets. So just one of each of these, but absolutely worth it. All right. And then I'm going to set that aside. And then I did get other things in that package, but it's all stuff that we've seen, you know, ink pads and all of that. I am going to put together a little video for my In Color Club friends, but nothing that I feel like you guys would have to, you know, see. But let me put these back on the table because they're my favorite. Okay. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I think, and they've done good add-ons in the past. Like, my mind immediately goes to like Christmas and Halloween for like favorite add-ons. But I have to say that I think that this is my favorite add-on that they've come out with so far. I love these. I just want to grab the other cards and then I'm going to switch it back to my face. Okay. So just in case, because we touched on this in the very beginning of the video. So just in case you joined late, I just wanted to show these one more time because I think that they are just, I feel like they're a must have. I mean, 18 cards for $10. I just feel like, it's a must. Like, you just have to do it. Okay. Now I can see just on my end, there's like a hair of a delay with my hands. So hopefully when I switch to my face, it won't be so bad, but we never know. All right. So, all right. I'm back. It looks so dark in here at night. And I don't know if the light's going to do it any justice. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. I'm just going to try and take down this banner here. Okay. So I just want to thank all of you for hanging out with me for this first unboxing. That was really exciting because I opened everything up with you. I actually didn't get a chance to see anything ahead of time, which sometimes I do. And sometimes I try to prepare for the live and sometimes I just can't get to it before it's time to go live. And it just happened to line up because this is my usual live time. So I'm still, tracking and waiting for those other packages, but this is a great start. So I can get started cutting these papers and all of that lovely fun stuff. I think it's going to be great. My hair is like a little bit puffy tonight. So like I said, leave me a comment, whether you're watching live or in the replay. Let me know, what was your favorite paper? What did you think? Moody Mauve is like far and away my best favorite in color. And then with the new colors in the core collection, like the more that I see in Berry Burst, the more I'm liking it. But Bubble Bath was the one I think that I wanted the most. The Stargazing DSP was stunning. Like when you see that in person, that was like a wow. And then Master Flea Made is probably the most surprising. I think Delightfully Eclectic is exactly that, but I think we're going to see so many fabulous fun projects. I think that's going to be used a lot throughout the year. But Lace Shops is a personal favorite of mine. I think that Let's Go Fishing is so perfect for its theme. I am so excited to work with that set. So those are just a few of my thoughts with the papers. They're all fantastic, but I think that once Connor sees those papers, he likes to line things up. I think he's just going to line it all right up. So anyway, I will get everything updated and posted to the blog tomorrow, either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. And then I will, send out the replay like I typically do. And I'll let you guys know, when the blog post has been updated so that you guys can get a better look at the information, and all of the product links and everything like that will be there. So I'm seeing a couple more comments. Let me just check these. So Roberta is saying that she ordered the Exploring in Color cards and envelopes, these that are on the table, the add-on. Teresa saying that she ordered hers too. I ordered mine too. I got 2 sets because I absolutely love them. We're going to be embossing. We're going to be doing some embossing. I can tell you that. Thank you, Kathy. She says, thank you. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I know this was a little bit of a longer live, so thank you for being here. And I will see you guys again on Tuesday at noon. All right. Bye-bye.